shall officially open ta-da! For this graduation celebration of an achievement you guys have made. For this is a first step, and I think it's a step that worthy to be celebrated, and that's the first step towards your journey as a professional coach. And while we just do not know where it will lead, right? We just do not know how things will open up in the future. Well, when I first started I think some of you have heard the story. When I first started the journey, I really get into professional coaching really by accident. And I just kind of like, I just want to get a certification just to upgrade myself and stay in touch. And I just conveniently ask my friend, anything available online that can be just, that you can just get by without really studying. Well, I completed and whoa, whoa, it just became an exciting journey. And I never had the, even have the, you know, I wasn't really seeing how things opens up eventually. All I know is, well, I completed certification, get some knowledge, and that what is really amazing is that because I kind of like started something and learn a little bit about it, not because I'm desperately kind of like eager to want to learn it, but because I kind of started it, it just opened up a path for me. If I've not actually, go online and just look for the program and started it, this door might not be even open for me. But even when I started it, is the door fully showing me where things is going to be? Do I have that visions, that plan, and the master plan to say, okay, I'm going to build an academy called Coach Masters Academy. I'm going to do this, and do that. No, okay, it did not. But it just opened up a path for me, and it just began a new venture for me. That's my life. Okay, so I'm sure you will too experience your exciting journey ahead of you. You know, when we just look forward 5 years later, okay, as we have our alumni graduation, no, our alumni gathering, and we gather back all the students. 5 years later, wow. Isn't that amazing? 5 years later, we'll come back and we talk about the life that you have touched. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Just to talk about, wow, those exciting stories that you remember about a coaching conversation that makes a difference for you. You know what I mean? I remember one just recently, when it was during a supervised practical session when one of our students actually invited the wife to be the client. and it doesn't go through, it's just kind of like he was literally struggling. And I thought it's a very good opportunity to kind of step in as a second coach and so that we can do a contrast case. So in that I think last 7 to 8 minutes of conversation, you know, the the clients, which happens to be the student's wife, walk away with an understanding that she not only need to forgive, she need to seek for forgiveness in order for her to be free. It was kind of like, wow, it's not really it was not like kind of wow, thunder lightning kind of experience for her. It was a very light moment of realization that she need to go and seek for forgiveness. And she went on and to ask for a forgiveness from a sister-in-law. And what's really amazing is that 2 years later, she wrote a very touching email to me and say, Ben, you just do not know how much that has made a difference for her. What we know later on is that a few months later, the sister-in-law unfortunately got cancer, and then she was really in the final stage of not the cancer stage. And because she has sought for forgiveness, it restored that relationship. And henceforth, she's able to be with her in the last chapter of her life. It was so touching. That's a simple conversation, but for someone else to be able to spend that last moment with another person, wow. That's the exciting stories that we're looking forward to hear from you 5 years later as we all come back to talk about what's something that you remember during this period of time as you were going, having a conversation with someone. Well, that's all for the beginning. To start off with, tonight the main actors and main actresses is you. Okay, so we want to take this wonderful time for you to share, and it is recorded, and you will have a recorded version of this video that we would like to hear from you. Woo! 12 weeks. What has changed for you, in these 12 weeks? What are you starting to appreciate about, being a professional coach? Or what is it that is starting to open up for you in the way of, in this whole, sphere or arena of professional coaching? We really want to hear from you. And then during this period of time, if you want to express your gratitude, you want to express your thanksgiving, or you want to say something to your classmate, this is the best moment for you to do that. Okay, so that it will be recorded and we can at least have a little capsule that this memory is being recorded for you. Cool. So before you get started, we'll maybe just have our faculty member, no, one or two of them, to first say some greeting to you, and then while we wait for you to slowly warm up, to share with us what's on your mind. Okay, so tonight we have Joe with me, we have Ronald with me, and who would like to start? And Magda here with me too. Now, so feel free to take this on to say something to our students.
Then I can start. Hi, everyone. Congratulations for getting to this day. I think it is something that is exciting. It is a moment to just celebrate the thing that you have invested in for quite a while. And all I can say that you're joining the big community of CMA. It is a tribe, by the way. We are now a tribe that speaks bulleting, a tribe that, so, when you're saying frame the content, bullet, trying to understand these things, so we can easily pull out the coaches out of a conversation and we'll say that is a CMA coach. And certainly, I think when I listen to Ben's story, it kind of resonates, those things where you just go online to try and search and you land on something and you have no clue where it is going. I'm sure for many of you, you will not really realize as you evolve, because you're going to evolve as individuals. We continue building the muscles. It is always amazing when I think about the time we started this journey and how much even the whole coaching process has changed. I think Ben challenges us to realize that we can never settle for anything. I'm sure if some of my classmates came and listened into how the coaching conversations go, they would wonder whether they studied the same things. So congratulations, continue growing, enjoy this day and enjoy the moments ahead of you.
Thank you, Joe. Let's give a toast. Have you got your toast? Toast for continuous learning. Thank you. Well, we have one student who is all dressed up for the occasion. Should we invite her to speak? By the way, she's a daughter of she's she's a daughter of no, yeah, of course she's a daughter, but the mother is a graduate of CMA, so she dragged her along for the class. Ritishka, would you like to say something since you're all dressed up for the session?
Hi everyone. Sure. Yeah, I found this graduation cap at home, so I thought to make good use of it today. So first of all, I'd like to thank all faculty members and Ben for conducting this course so beautifully in these difficult times. And at first, I was personally a little wary about attending a fully virtual course. Um, but I think over time I've realized that this is the only way that has brought so many of us from so many different countries together, and that we have still managed to connect with each other, almost in a way that in a, how we would have if it was a physical course. And I think for my main learning experience, it was a lot of different things. But I think the structure, and time and again through our practices with each other, not only have we, connected better and more, but we can see that the structure works. It works. Even if you don't think, like, don't do anything, it works. So it's a good fallback at all times, and it's given a really good yeah, structure to my learning. And as some of you know, I've gone on to attend the advanced training as well, so I'm really hoping that I can continue my learning in this way. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Let's give a toast to it works. Well done. Mm. Well, Dinusha, please go ahead, Dinusha.
Yes, Ben. So I want to share three things that
Dinusha, you might want to speak a little bit louder.
can you hear me now?
You have to even make it louder.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it loud. I want to share three things that I'm really grateful about. First is how this whole program is helping me at work. It's just absolutely amazing. Second, with regard to the community that I have come to associate, I think all of you participants from all over the world have been just fantastic to get to know like-minded people. And thirdly, also a big thanks to you, Ben, and the faculty, especially with a big mention to Andrea, and also to one very special person, Oshana, who is also part of our cohort, who has just been alongside me, just, badgering me that I have to write the reflection paper and I have to submit the recording. So she's been just a fantastic partner and support. So these things I'm truly, truly grateful for.
Thank you. Let's give a toast to warm friendship. Friendship that will bring us through. Thank you. Thank you, Dinusha, for sharing. Well done, well done. Any faculty members would like to take this occasion, this opportunity to say something to encourage our students?
Yes, Ben, if I may,
Go ahead,
thank you so
Mara.
much. Thank you so much for inviting me. And to tell you the truth, guys, I miss you because I think you were the group, the biggest group where I was part of the faculty team. And it was such a pleasure and an honor to work with you and with each one of you in part. So what I want to address you is that you should celebrate this milestone of your life because definitely this adventure, this journey will change your life. And I put here Ben Champagne, in order to celebrate with you. And what I want to tell you is that you are all now connected in such a wonderful community. And to be sure that we will continue to support you after this celebration, because you already noticed that we have at least 4 or 5 times a month live coaching, and we give all this teaching to you because we strongly believe that by sharing our experience and our knowledge to you as a collective force, as Ben told us all the time, we can make a positive difference in this world. So we are here. Don't forget us and come to our events. Congratulations one more time.
Congratulations. What should we give a toast for this? A toast for big love. Big love. Thank you. Well done. Now let's turn our attention to our students. Anyone would like to just take this opportunity to share, what has Now, how has this 12 weeks of journey been? Yeah. Anyone would like to just take this occasion?
Yeah, Ben, I'll go. This is Delanta from
Okay.
Sri Lanka. Right. Actually, this started journey has started with seeing these letters of ACC, because one of my colleagues in my company has given this title as ACC. So I was exploring this, what is this ACC means all about, and finally I came across to Smart Quiz, which is one handle of Coach Master Academy in Sri Lanka. So I called Jay Chayanta Fernando. Then we were having conversations. He said, if you want to have a conversation, let's have it early morning, 5:30. Can you get up and do the conversation? Yes, I said yes, we'll do. So it went out to 4 sessions. Finally I was here, because and it was a time where I feel emptiness, right? I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find my way out. I'm into a corporate sector almost for 17 years now. So I want to see and explore myself in this world. So here I am. So I get into Coach Master Academy, and all the way it was a lovely journey with Andrea alongside me and helping me, nurturing me throughout the journey, and fellow coaches helping out. I want to mention some of the fellow coaches who have helped me a lot. Carlos, we have started the first session on 19th of July, having the practice session. Still one of my good friends, and Carrie from Singapore and Amit from Singapore, and my Sri Lankan coaches as well. So what I love this was about I could find, I believe now I could find my purpose, right? Like hero story.
Mm,
You have this cave, so
yeah.
you are not willing to go. Now I'm prepared to go. This is a quest. It will be a curious quest, and definitely it will be the quest for my life. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Let's give a toast to this wonderful quest. We're on the quest, not static, constantly on the move, exploring new frontier. Sounds like Star Trek,
Thank
isn't
you.
it?
Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben.
Mm, thank you, thank you so very much. We should organize a retreat one day in Sri Lanka, isn't it? Where we gather all our alumni and our graduates. Just we did it once. Well, fortunately, we did it before anything else happened. Like we did it in January this year in Bali. You know,
Yes, it was great.
yeah. We managed to bring 3/4 of our faculty across the globe to meet in Bali. Well, when you think about Bali, what comes to your mind? Of course, the massage, manicure. Oh, we had great fun. I think we should do it one time, together, all of us, in Sri Lanka. Good. Anyone else would like to say something? Ooh, what an excitement to see students graduating. Great. Who would like to share? Yeah, your excitement, your journey. Is that Joseph? You want to say something to our students? Go
Yes,
ahead, Joseph.
I'd like to say something. All of our graduates today, cohort 237, we're so proud of you. We're so excited from Uganda. Woo! I have friends from on this call. I have, Milton, I have Herbert, I have Harriet, Joanne. We are so excited in Africa, man. CMA has just changed our lives. Professional coaching is the way to go. So proud of you. Enjoy. It's really going to be a life-changing thing for you now that you've gone into professional coaching. We wish you all the absolute very, very, very best. Thank you so much,
Thank
Ben.
you,
Enjoy,
thank
everyone.
you, Joseph. Thank you for just dropping in to say your greeting to our students. And let's give a toast to life changing.
Life changing. I'll drink to that later. When
Oh,
I
come
when I
on, you
get
guys,
home, I'll
you
drink
guys,
to that.
you guys should go. You guys should attend a live graduation in Uganda. it's, it's full of life until I lost my voice. There's so much movement and joy, in those, yes, we should have another retreat in Africa.
No, we definitely should have a retreat in Kampala for every CMA graduate and faculty for the whole of Africa, but hosted in Uganda. We would love to
Well
do
done.
that. We'd love to.
Well done. Where you can see the world of colors and life, where people literally comes alive. Wow. Thank you. Well, anyone else would like to take this opportunity to say something? Oh, Carlos, go ahead, Carlos. Carlos, are you still here with us? I saw your hand raised. Go ahead, Carlos.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, first of all, I'm really proud to part of this amazing Carlos after training. And Ben, I would like to really thank you for your support with the live session because you allow me to discover two important words that really lead my life. That is deny and acceptance. And this really changed a lot my life since we have the live session.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, I really enjoy sharing sharing the practices with a lot of people, doing practices at 11 midnight my time, 7 a.m. my time, and sharing experiences was really an amazing journey. And I enrolled myself on the advanced training. I decided last week to postpone, but today I had an amazing conversation with Joanna Visa, and she encouraged and motivated me to move forward. So I already asked Maya to grant me the access again to move forward with this training. Ben, I would like to really continue being part of the CMA and really feel very proud about that. And besides that, I would like to thank especially Joanna Visa and Lisa Ton, who really support me a lot. And Joanna dedicated me a lot of time. We are working together to set up the Spanish cohort and supporting her to find clients. And I hope I will find a lot of people here in Latin America to be part of this amazing journey that really changed leadership, personal life, professional life, every kind of relationship. So thank you very much to all of you. Congratulations for this amazing day for all of us. And we are going to continue together on this amazing journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Let's give a toast to the vision, to making a difference one conversation at a time. Woo! And also a toast to big love. Ooh. It's wonderful to have. I think one thing that you will walk away is all the relationship, that little small things that happens along the way, that just that little small conversation. I'll say, hey, hi, how things? How things getting on? Come on, let's go on. But just little thoughts like this kind of like it really makes a difference. So let's treasure, that building those relationships. Okay, I'm glad that I'm a human being, and because I'm a human being, I want to make an intention to know that people exist. Sometimes it's so challenging to be so swamped out, so kind of wrapped up with the everyday, things, that we need to do. And yeah, it just take that little, that little more, just that little one, just that little thing to just say, oh, there's someone exists in front of me. That's what would make this world a little bit more warmer and beautiful. And that's my thought today as I was just reflecting and thinking. And I say, yeah, with a little love and a little bit of care, I think this world will be just a little bit more beautiful and warmer. Okay, thank you, Carla, for that wonderful story. And we have Samuel from Lagos, from Nigeria. Samuel, what would you like to say to us?
Hi guys. Congratulations to my mates and everyone. I'm really excited. Um, I want to say four things. One, I came into this program with one question, thinking, is there more to coaching? And I met Ben, and yes, there's more, and it was rough at first. The gym, you know, and yeah, I was greatly challenged, and I enjoyed the rigor of the program. Just simple concepts, and they look simple, but in practice, it's not that simple. I think I my respect for coaching went up a whole lot. Second thing I want to say, I enjoyed the faculty support, like awesome faculty support, always ready to help. Um, I like the fact that each faculty, it was like eating a gourmet meal. Each faculty had a different approach and a different, you know, Magda does her thing, and Lisa does her thing, and everyone has this different flavor to coaching. Same concept, but different, flavor. So I really enjoyed that. Amazing friends, meeting great people, rock stars like Carlos, and and everyone else. It was so nice meeting you guys. I like the fact that we are strongly connected. We have this vibrant WhatsApp group. Um, we we talk a lot. It's good. I wake up to 100 messages on my phone, and that's exciting. And on a personal level, I've watched my practice as a coach change. I have seen a difference. Just last week, I got a call from a client in California, and just telling me how in 5 short weeks, our sessions have really changed her life. And for me, that's the real impact. Fresh out of divorce, 3 kids, it was just rough, but she's moved into her new home. I mean, the changes has been, it's like magic. It's been radical, and those are, I think this is what the CMA program is about, just really changing lives in a very practical way. So I'm seeing that impact, and I'm truly grateful to everyone that supported me in this journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give Samuel a wonderful toast. Rough but smooth. That's how we shape diamonds. Okay, just took off the unpolished part of it, so make it shine. So the polishing part is a necessary. Yeah, it is necessary to get that, that shine, and I think, as we move on, as really, if this is 30 years ago, 40 years ago, these are just necessary part of training, to rough it up. The more you rough it up, the stronger you get. You know what I mean? So while we continue that virtue, that I'm a strong believer, good things doesn't come cheap. Okay, good things doesn't come cheap. Okay, that's this beautiful virtue of hard work and putting in the effort, nurture and cultivating, and growing it. Yeah, all good things comes with a good effort, and that's why we rough you up. Now, 3 bullets, 10 words. Now do that again. Breathe. Pause. Bullet. Well, why? Why? Because remember, mindset shift is the key. If your mind that side doesn't shift, whatever that you execute will always based on the mindset. So how do we shift your mindset? You can't just say, I'm shifting my mindset, I'm shifting my mindset. No, we shift your mindset by changing your language. It's just artificial, yes, I know. But we had to start somewhere. right? We had to start somewhere. And just like how we train boys into soldiers, turn them into a soldier. How do we do that? We had to break their will first and ask them to submit. If they're not willing to submit, it's so difficult to work together. Right. So the hard roughing up is necessary, but trust me, we are very tender loving inside here. Okay. They will reach out to you. Okay, like after pia, 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 and then we'll come to you and say, is there anything that we can help? Is there anything we can do? Okay. So thank you, Samuel. Good. I have two-person raising up the hand. Grace, would you like to go next?
Hi, everyone. First of all, congratulations to everyone, and thank you for Ben and the faculty for always being there to support us. What I'd like to share is something really personal. I have always searched for my life purpose, but now I believe that somehow your life purpose finds you, and coaching found me, and I found coaching as my life purpose or my life task right now, and I'm really grateful for that. And I have known this word or this term for such a very long time. It's called Ubuntu, and I'm sure Harriet and Samuel knows about Ubuntu. Um, for me, I feel that this Ubuntu is alive in CMA because I feel such a sense of belonging in this extended family. And I know that there's going to be a lot of challenges for this journey for whoever it is that's taking this seriously, including me. I am totally new to coaching, and but I really want to succeed someday, and I have just went all in. It's like playing poker. I just go all in. I just don't have to think about it anymore, and just went straight ahead with the core training, went straight ahead with the advanced level. So I know that there's gonna be challenges, but because of Ubuntu, because of the support of everybody here, I've gained so many friends. With CMA, I used to be a flight attendant for 8 years in Dubai. And so I really enjoy the culture, the diverse way of thinking, all of those wisdom that I get from all of you. I really appreciate that, and I'm grateful for that. And I found my home with CMA. So thank you so much, and have a lovely journey. And I'm also here for you guys. I have friends, you know who you are. Thank you so much for all those hours, and I will bug you again.
Thank you, Grace. Let's give a toast to Ubuntu. I'm not sure what that means, but it certainly means something good. Thank you. Mm. Well said, well said. And then we have, let's go to Q Lee first from Vietnam. I saw her hand first raised. Q, would you like to go first?
Sure. Hi, Ben.
Oops, where are you?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay, great. So, I honestly I didn't expect to feel like this, but somehow the moment that I see you guys again after like weeks, I get emotional. And I was like thinking in my head, like, oh, I want to give a speech, but I don't want to like just cry in front of like 46 of you guys. But then, well, I'm just gonna be real and authentic here. As yeah, that's like my model. And I just want to share with Ben and with everyone like what happened for the past 3 months. That I've learned so much that now the way I listen to people is just so different now, and it just really makes a huge impact. And I've been working as a coach for a while now, and this is like real like life proof this applying the CMA technique that I actually had a new client 3 months ago. And she came to me, with this like dark cloud above her head. And she's really like depressed and really doesn't like herself. And she has like a lot of health issues and stuff. And at first, before we started to study with Ben, I used my own way, and yeah, there was some progress, but not much. And then I started to like, okay, I'm just gonna apply what I've just learned. And just by simply asking her, like, so what makes this important to you? And when you say this, what do you mean by this? And there are some moments that she just realized by herself that actually what she needs to do is not about improving herself, but it's about to stop trying because she herself is enough. And she just like cracked into tears, and I cannot believe with my eyes that after 3 months, most of her health issues now gone. They're just like gone after years of suffering. And she's like glowing right now and going out with friends and dating, enjoy her life. And she just also figured out that she's not good at singing, but she's amazing at rapping. And just see. Yes, and just with those simple questions, she figured out the truth within herself. It is so powerful to see that, to witness that. And another client, actually he's my boyfriend, he just quit his job, and he asked me to coach him. And so yes. And I feel extremely grateful for that. And when I asked him, so he said something like, oh, I want to feel freedom. And when I asked him, so what do you mean by freedom? And then there's just like long pause. And then again, he started to cry, and he just like, oh my God, like this whole time, I never realized that I also want to be a coach just like you, but I was so afraid to admit that. And now his whole life is just completely different, and his trajectory is different, and he wakes up with purpose and glowing, and we discuss about his plan for growing, and who knows, he might join the course with you, Ben, sometime soon. And so yeah, like at least just for the last 3 months, I could see 2 lives like transform beautifully. And I feel so grateful for you and for every coaches and the faculties and for everyone here that have been extremely supportive, so I can get to where I am today and do exactly what I was meant to do. And I just love my life and what I'm doing right now. And thank you so much.
Thank you,
I'm
Q.
crying.
Thank you so much for sharing such a wonderful testimony. So let's give a wonderful toast to change is possible. Right? Yeah, change is possible. Thank you. We're going to just take a pause here. We're going to just switch to the faculty before we're going to get back to Eddie, Harriet, and Sito. So we have Andrea popping in at this moment. We'd love to get Andrea to say something, and there's some of the students here from Sri Lanka. Andrea, would you like to say something?
Thank you, Ben. Hi, everyone, and congratulations to all of you. I know it's a great achievement and a journey for all of you. Listening to y'all, what came to my mind was knitting. When we think of CMA and the whole family, I feel that each and every one of us come and knit part of the story of the CMA family. And that's exactly what I hear unfold as you all share your experience. And I wish all of you all the very best. It has been a journey for me personally to support some of the students from Sri Lanka and all of you from all over the world. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank you, Ben, for inspiring us continuously.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. You should hear one day Andrea's story. And from Andrea's story, I learned one very powerful principle. Now is always the best moment. 3 years ago, Andrea wasn't ready for whatever that she's going to undertake now. But during that time, what she's willing to take is the best for her at the point of time. She was not pushed to take on, but we just simply accept that that decision that she made is the best for that moment, and we just keep it as it is without pushing, without whatever that is. We just let her settle in that moment. And 3 years later, whoa, you know, whoa, here she is taking on that responsibility and the leadership from her own accord, and you can see more commitment. So now is always the best moment. Whatever you are here in today, whatever that you're facing, that's the best moment. Okay, not to hold too much how the future will be. Will that be possible? Will that not? Will I make it? Will I not make it? Well, the more you think about that, you will never make it. Okay, just hold on to what you can hold on in this moment and just do that for now. Okay, and just let it unfold. That's a really challenging one. Let it unfold. Well, those who cannot understand this principle, if you remember when you got your baby, the first time you hear that your wife is pregnant, yeah, that's how it is. What? Yes, let it unfold. As it comes, you will come. I know we are all excited about the baby. Whoa. No, by the way, I'm not having a fourth one. Okay? I'm just using that as an example that we're all yearning for that day or looking for it. When is it coming? When is it coming? Okay. In its natural time, it will come. And during this period of time, do what's the right thing to do to keep yourself healthy. Always guard your mind. That's the gateway that mess things up. Got it? Guard your mind, do the right thing, and let the time count. Okay, good. And now we're going to go back to Eddie. Eddie, would you like to share with us? Oh, Eddie, we can't hear you for some reason. You might want to plug out your earpiece.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear now.
Okay, so I just want to say congratulations to everyone at first. It's been an incredible journey with all of you and made such good friends, everything that everybody has already said. But I want to make a special acknowledgement of the faculty and the kind of support that I have received through this course. I don't know, some of you know that I was in surgery when I started this course. So I signed up 2 days before I had surgery. The first day of class was 1 day before. And for all of the learning labs, I attended from my hospital bed. I had surgery on both hands, so I couldn't type, couldn't write, nothing. And 90% of my practical labs were very heavily drugged and in bed as well. But the kind of support that I have received from the CMA faculty has just made me believe in their commitment to the students, in their passion for their work. It's very inspiring to me as well, because that's what I would like to be like for if I mentor people in the future, if I'm going to support people. It's very inspiring. And I want to thank you for that. I wasn't going to take the advanced training, but I thought, I'll just take ACC, I'll get a certificate, I'll be fine, And And then going through this program, I started thinking, well, I want more and I need some more. This is not enough. Give me more. And so here I am in the advanced training, and taking what Ben said. I asked Ben a question about his journey, and he said, well, the way to get here is attitude. You practice, you practice, you practice. And that made such an impact on me. It got me thinking for the next 2 days, I was just looking at myself going, oh my God, you need to buck up, And I watched Karate Kid with my kid last night. And it was, I totally got it. I got what you meant, Ben, by attitude and practice. And, it's not enough to sit here in the classes. You go do that jacket on, jacket off, and I think it's just shifted the way I look at learning. I think Ben has really taught us that, you know, just shifted the way I look at learning. Mastery is an eternal journey. It is not a noun, it's actually a verb if you think about it. And so enough is never enough. You need more. And that's why I'm here and hope to continue on until the the third training or whatsoever, and hopefully stay with the CMA family after. So just love having all of you here. Love you guys. Thank you for your support, for your love. And I hope we will all be connected in the future.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for sharing your wonderful testimony. Let's give her a wonderful toast to mastery. An attitude for mastery. Thank you. So I'm very mindful about the time. So really thank everyone for really giving that heartfelt testimonial. Let's turn our eye to Harriet. Harriet, no? Good.
Thank you, Ben. I want to learn to speak slowly. So to my colleagues, thank you for being a part of my journey. To the faculty members, you're awesome. I've got moments when I've learned to crack jokes behind your back. I'm listening to you, then I turn off the video and I'm cracking and I'm thinking naughty. I know I'm a little bit naughty. So I go back and I'm making fun. I'm saying, Ben said, jacket on, jacket. So I say something else. And then Joan interjects and says, no, Harriet, that's not what he meant. So I have so many memories to take away. But I've been, how do they call it? The bum of the class, because I never remember that time. So I've got so many pillars of support. There's been Herbert, he sends me all the links and then I just miss all of them. Then there has been Joanne, she's saying your inbox is cluttered. There's been Carlos, he sent me all the notes. There's been everybody, there's been Grace. I could list the whole world. Yesterday, somebody was compiling the class, in which countries we come from. And then I thought, wow, new connections for me. So what does this mean for me? It means that I have at least been able to experience transformation at a personal level. I'm also able to connect with people who are going to really hold my hand because I'm making baby steps. But the most important is, at least I have friends. It's the deeper inner connection that we've all taken away from this group. So we can joke, we can laugh. I have also enrolled for the advanced training. So when Carlos said he'd dropped out, my heart lost a bit. Carlos, please, personal appeal, I'll need a peer to support me. Ben, Aditi, everybody, Joanne, both Joannes, you've been amazing. I love Lisa. You know, she'll just sit there and throw back the questions at you. So thank you very much for being part of my journey. It was amazing.
Thank you, Harry. Great to have you here. We leave no man nor woman behind. Till to the finish line. Together we shall finish the line together. No, thank you, Harry. What a wonderful testimony. And let's turn our eye now to Sito first before we have Anisha as the last person. Very mindful of our time. Sito, share with us.
Yes,
What's your
thank you.
story?
Thank you, Ben. I'm a man of few words. So I rather put it in writing. So I've written 2 poems. The first poem is about very briefly my learning journey, and the second poem is dedicated to the dedicated faculty members who have brought us through this journey. So let us do the first poem first. I've already sent it out earlier, but it is something like that, if you can see.
Wow.
Right.
Would
So
you like to read for us?
I'll read to you what I've learned through these 12 weeks. 5 lines, COACH. Coach the person, not the situation. Observe keywords, reflect succinctly in gain frame. Ask reflective what questions, pause, give space. Check back often, focus on what's on client's heart. Help clients see, learn, move forward, be accountable. That's the first poem of my learning. Now the second poem, and I will send it on the chat group later, goes like this. Give me a moment. Let me just refer to that. This is a poem dedicated to our CMA faculty members on behalf of the CMA 237 cohort. 11 lines. The first letter read Coach Master all the way, COACHMASTER. So 11 lines. Here goes. Coach Masters of Coaches, you are to us, offering wisdom, insights, and artful tools. All through 12 toiling weeks, you made us clasp dear the heart of transformational truth. Have space created to expand the client's mind. Make inquiry to plumb deep into his heart. Act like a mirror. Let him see his own soul. Shift him forward with new learning, lifting his spirit. Transformation, we trust, takes place in his inner being. Every coaching conversation, a life-changing one. We hope to reach that one day, all thanks to you, our dear Coach Masters. Dedicated
Wow.
to faculty.
Sito, man of wisdom. Wow, what can we say? A big toast to our man of wisdom. Thank you, Sito. Thank you. So wise, and we're so appreciative of how you bring everything together. Thank you so very much. Finally, unless there's anyone else who want to jump in, if not, otherwise we'll have Anisha, to be the last person, and then we'll officially bring this celebration to a proper closure. Okay, Anisha, what would you like to share with us?
Yeah, thank you, Ben, and thank you, everybody. It's taken 10 years for me to come home. I began my coaching journey in 2010, and I've been through many schools. I've fallen many times. The journey has derailed many times because of many reasons. But when I started with CMA, I knew I had come home. So for me, this is really special because I finally found like I was in a place that I meant to belong, in terms of the framework, in terms of the depth, in terms of the expertise, in terms of the commitment of the CMA family and the faculty. So it's taken me 10 years to come here. I'm so glad that I finally found home, and I know that I belong here. When I first started, I heard transformative training, but the certificate was transformational coach. So I was curious to see what's the difference between the two. And I did some research and discovered that, that which is transformative causes transformation. And for me, what this has done is completely transform my coaching conversations with all of my clients. It has elevated the quality of coaching conversations in a way that I never thought or never imagined or never even dreamt. And to that, I have infinite gratitude to Ben and to the CMA faculty and to the amazing peers that have played such a huge role in helping me stay honest, stay committed, and stay on track, because this is the most tumultuous year of my life, because I've had many life transitions over the last 24 months, 12 months, sorry. And I never thought I was going to be able to make it. And if I've done that, it's because I was in the right place at the right time, and I finally found my home. To those of you who are wondering, did I choose the right place with CMA? Hand on my heart, I can tell you that this is by far the best coach training company that I have ever worked with, because I've been in different places on that spectrum, and I have seen very ordinary, I have seen very mediocre, and now I know excellence. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you, Anita. What a wonderful, thank you for such a wonderful, heart-touching testimony. And let's give a toast that this is always your home and our home. Okay. Woo! It takes everyone to make it a home. We will have new students. And some of you have already started working with the new students. And that's what makes life going, that you learn to give life or contribute to. It's the giving. Okay, it's the constant giving that makes life growth, right? Why do we donate blood? Well, the more we give, no, I say not the more we give, I'm not asking you to give all your blood, but the philosophy is that when you learn to give, that's where you I don't want to make it that I give because I want to receive life, but the act of giving give birth to something new. That's what keeps us alive. The joy of giving. So thank you, Anita. And now we have Carlos. Carlos, I see you raise your hand. We want to honor that too.
Thank you, Ben. Yes, I really need to say that. Dear Ben, dear loved faculties and friends.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for supporting me to share my life. I will never, really will never forget this amazing time with all of you. And please receive a big hold from my side, very honest and with my heart. You really changed my life from personal and professional perspective. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Carlos. You're always welcome, and we will consider you as our uncle. And there's more people waiting for you to reach out to. Okay, and that's what it does. Life taught us something so that we will be in a better position to give something to someone else when they best need us. So we are all here. Thank you, Carlos. And Yuka, I saw you raise your hands. I want to honor that too, Yuka.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
First of all, congratulations and thank you so much, all faculties and all friends. So I would like to share my very personal at another level story. So to be honest, when I when I decided to start to run coaching, I thought I should study in my mother tongue, Japanese, but I couldn't because of the time lag. I lived in UK at the moment, but my country is Japan. But unfortunately, I couldn't find out the proper school online. So, and I kept to think so much, and finally I decided to take course in English, and yeah, I met this Coach Master Academy suddenly, and yeah, I decided I can challenge to do that, and yes, this was my first story. And then yeah, every lesson made me very nervous. Yeah, actually I didn't understand what is EOD or FOD. I finally understood it. That is expression of desire, fulfillment of desire, when I prepare for reflection papers. But I really enjoy this training. Thankfully, I met a very kind friends who I practice the session, and especially I got, thankfully I got a great status for my final recording. It's written fully recommended. I didn't expected that, and I felt, oh, maybe I can got some certificate to try to be a professional coach in English and Japanese both. So I'm sure I try to keep try to improve, brush up my coaching skill. Yes, both way, and especially the beautifully bulleting inspired me. The bulleting, very short term bulleting stimulate brain, hits the brain, and it easily to happen the aha moment. I really experienced that, so it stimulated me to improve, gain the vocabulary. It really motivated me. So I'm sure I try to do that. And yeah, I'm really fascinated the ACC conversation in this school. So when I registered this course, I never thought that is I want to try to take advanced training, hopefully next year. Maybe yeah, to sorry, yeah, in the maybe the end of June. I never thought that maybe core training is enough, maybe too much for me. But now I got to explore what is the ACC deeply. So I really got to know that. So when the situation allow me, I want to enroll that. So I want to express my gratitude for all of you. So thank you for listening my long story. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yuka. Thank you for sticking on and complete the program. We know that having a baby beside you while you're doing the training is very challenging, but give a big toast to never give up. Never give up. It's just that one moment. That's all it takes. Just that one moment. Just that little moment. Don't give up. Okay. And we have Milton. Milton, ready? You will be the last one. Okay, Milton, go ahead, share with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ben. And thank you very much to the faculty that we have had this journey with. Can I congratulate my colleagues who are on this journey together? It has been completely and also very, very amazing journey. I want to thank my friend Joseph Ajal, who encouraged me over and over again to enroll for this course. I should have done it a year or two earlier. I didn't do it because I wasn't sure what it's all about, but how so grateful I am that I eventually enrolled in this course. A number of colleagues I worked with here. I want to thank Herbert a lot. Herbert was so helpful for me with the links and all that. Carlos, Mr. Carlos Muneva, that was my first friend on this course. Thank you so very much. Ben, you are a special person. I don't know where you get all the energy, all the laughter, where it comes from. You just keep going and keep going and keep going. One day I would want to know the secret behind your endless store of energy. I was so transformed in this course, the professional one. And with all honesty, I still don't consider myself that I've reached where I want to be. But I know I've reached a place where I know I need more and more. And that's why I found it very easy to enroll for the master, for the advanced class. And for the 2 weeks that we have had it now, I'm benefiting from the advanced class new learning, but it's helping me to consolidate the professional learning a lot more. So to my colleagues who did the professional one and haven't enrolled for the advanced training, my recommendation, my advice to you as colleagues is please don't wait too long. The best way to make the most out of the professional training is to come to the advanced training as soon as possible. It's working for me, miracles, 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 miracles. I thank you so much, Ben. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, everyone in the faculty and my colleagues on this journey. You've just been amazing. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Milton. And with this, let's give a big toast to onward journey. Okay, means we'll keep on moving forward as much as whatever you can. Just keep on moving. when you're gonna stop, I'm not sure. Okay, what will happen? I'm not sure. All I need to know is keep on moving. Okay, as long as you got that breath, just keep on doing whatever that you can do, and sooner or later we will arrive. Okay, and when you look back and you will say, wow, that's what life worth living for, right? For that just one moment where you will just look back and say, wow, I did it. Okay, and that's where you can truly live your life with full satisfaction inside here, that you will say life worth living. Okay, so with that in mind, let's give everybody round applause. Whoa! Okay, I just see Ronald back here again. Ronald, we have not heard from you. Let's have closing word from Ronald.
Okay, so closing words, huh? All right, with all that said, let me close with just probably a quote. And this is a life quote, a quote that I use for my own life. I practice it as part of my own life. It says this, it says, if you don't make time to work on creating the life you want, you are eventually going to be forced to spend a lot of time dealing with a life you don't want. Well, so in closing words, my closing words to all of you is if professional coaching is really something that you desire, that is your passion, then pursue it wholeheartedly. Yeah. And as I said that, I'm also reminding myself that I need to pursue it wholeheartedly. Yeah. So congratulations to all of you. All the best to all of you in the future.
Thank you, Ronald. And trust me, it's not only students having a hard life too. Okay, the faculty also having a hard life. Okay, you just do not know what's happening behind the stage. Okay, we're all of service to one another. Okay, well, there's lots of things that we can do better. We will try to do better. Is there anything else that we can improve? Of course, there are things that we can improve. We are not perfect. Just feel free to let us know. Is there anything that we could have do better? Just let us know. We're very open to receive feedback because we know that through feedbacks we are able to continue to offer better service to our future students. That's where my eye is always looking forward. I have a pet called Fish. I love fish. Why? The eye is always looking forward. Have you seen a fish swimming backward? Well, there are some fish who swim backward, but most fish have their eye looking forward. So we look forward and create a better future. Along the way, yes, if things that we can do better, we do better. Cool. So make CMA your home. We are here to support you. We know that the learning never stops, and that's why we are fully committed to always run the CPD, to continue to share our knowledge, our experience. And when you come for the CPD, you get inspired. And sometimes we just need that little inspiration to just stay on track. So just stay connected, and see you. Take care, everybody. And I'm gonna
Ben,
quick
Ben,
give a
Ben,
quick some
Ben,
quick
Ben,